Hi there, welcome back to Watercure Weekly. As you can see in the background, we're up at Francis Walter State Park. I think that's what it's called. Um, I should know it. I live in this area in Luzerne County. But no, Francis Slocum State Park. Francis Walter is the dam up on 115. Okay, I got that right. Yeah, you're not seeing things I'm in a neck collar. I've separated, displaced, and tore my trapezius muscles. Actually, about a year and a half ago, but we're finally getting around to doing something about it. And the doctor ordered me in this stupid thing. But we're in front of the water today and a couple other places. Just getting some nice fresh air and looking at the cool water and everything else up here. Just remember, nature is our friend. This is where we get our most valuable water that we have to drink. Matter of fact, up in here at Francis Slocum, they actually have a well for potable water. Visit it if you're in the area. Peace out. See you at the dock. Hi there, welcome back. We're back in my office now, and we're going to be pretending we're David Letterman. He had I think they still do it on the Tonight Show or whatever show he was on. The top 10. Well, we got a top 11 on this one. The basic roles of sea salt. Do you know them? If you don't, they should be listed on the website and on the Facebook page here. But we're going to go through them from 11 to 1. Oh, number 11. It has 72 to 82, sometimes a little bit more, different minerals in it that regular table salt doesn't. That's because table salt is chemically stripped. All that's in it is fluorine, chlorine, and iodine, which is heavily added to it. Number 10 on the countdown. Let's see if I can see this here. Salt is vital communication in the brain. It basically helps it to work. You know how we're supposed to have balance in our brain. It keeps us from being bipolar and having chemical imbalances. Salt is one of the biggest things in our brain that controls all your hormones, all your cerebral hormones. Number 9. Well, this is one for the guys. Well, and some ladies, depending on the lady, is vital for sexuality and libido. If you have too much salt or very low salt, everything doesn't work. Basically, you need the salt to help sustain certain body functions, especially a guy in their prostate and their testes and vas deferens. Number 8, it's a key element in treating diabetes. When we have too much salt or too less of salt, very little salt in our system, our blood sugar goes haywire. If you have the right amount, it actually helps create insulin in your pancreas. Number 7, right up here, it's still part of being part of the brain, helps you sleep. That's what melatonin is basically made of, is salt. If you notice, if you do a little snacking at night, if you have like a saltine or Ritz cracker or something, the salt actually helps relax you. We say do a regimen of your sea salt and water before you go to bed. That actually helps create more melatonin in your system and helps you sleep. Number 6, salt is actually a builder and helper with your potassium. When you have the right amount of salt, it prevents all kind of muscle cramps. Uh, some people say eat an orange, eat bananas. Well, if you do that, take a pinch of salt because it helps the potassium regulate into your system. So number 5, yep, I was right. Number 5 helps in your lungs create mucus. You gotta remember, our bodies is made up of water and all other kind of minerals and vitamins and everything else, but we're saline based. Yes, we're carbon type people. We're carbon based organisms, but we are saline based. The heavier saline base is like a feline or a canine dog, but a lot of the stuff that we have in us, like this one, think about it. Salt in our lungs, it helps create mucus. You ever, I know it's gross, but the smell of mucus or the taste of it when you're trying to cough something up is actually salty. So that's where you get your salt from, your mucus from. Number 4, salt is vital for absorption of food particles. You know, Dr. B, in his teaching in his books, that when we put the salt on our tongue, it gets into our system quicker and it helps with digestion. Salt helps break down and create your stomach acids and the mucus in your stomach lining. It helps you with digestion and it breaks everything down quicker. Number 3 is what we always say about what controls our body. Our bodies work off electromagnetic fields. Think of a battery. What is in a battery? It's a type of acid based on salt. Who's old enough to remember Gilligan's Island? Okay? Remember when they charge the batteries for the radio so they can listen to it? They wrap seaweed around the battery and use their makeshift bicycle to generate stuff through the seaweed. Well, basically the same thing. Salt in our body creates energy. It creates electromagnetic energy, and that's where we get that one from. Number 2 is back to the sugar levels and regulating that. There's all parts of that, but there's 2 parts of it in here because your sugar levels are broken up into 2 parts. Your normal blood glucose, but your fatty acids. This one helps your fatty acids basically go back and forth together in your lipids. But that's another part of your anatomy that we're not going to get into right now. It's called lipid proteins, and all your lipid proteins, all your fatty acids, is based on salt. Basically, your whole body is based on salt. So whatever happens in there is salt. And big number 1, if we didn't have salt in our body, we wouldn't live. Alright, we talked about electromagnetic fields with our body. Think of salt being like a catalyst in a car battery. You want to deal with getting that spark in there. Well, salt helps regulate that, the spark of the heart. Where we get the spark is our brain and a nerve called the vagus nerve. It goes from your base of your brain down through your back of your neck into your heart. Think of that as your coil wire. Your brain's your battery, the vagus nerve is your coil wire, and there's your engine right here. You need a good spark, so we need salt to create that spark. Of course, we need other things in there with the calcium, potassium, magnesium, all different kind of things. But sodium is the first spark. Think of, if anybody knows anatomy, physiology, and the anatomy of the heart, your SA node, AV node, think of the S in your spark series starting with sodium. If we didn't have it, bye-bye, we'd be dead. And that's number one. And I didn't make it too funny like David Letterman. I don't have a big celebrity to do the countdown for, but there's your basic 11 things of salt. Your basic salt formulations here. As you can see on the page here behind me, if I can get it to work. Sodium restricted diets kill. Yeah, right. No. The only thing that kills is iodine, iodized salt. What happens with this chemically changed salt is that it dehydrates your thyroid. That's what it kills. And that's basically what the basic salt theory is. Why do we use the sea salt? Well, I just told you. You can get sea salts all over the place. I prefer you get something more quality, like we've talked before, Himalayan, Celtic, or some people say Celtic, Redmond salt, which is real salt, and just make sure it's good quality. But there you go, the basic rule of the sea salt. This has been Todd Thorne for the Watercure Weekly. Peace out.